Hi, everyone. That's right. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. There are limits to how much life insurance somebody can have. The companies put limits on someone's life. They call it human economic value. But I just want to tell you, first and foremost, congratulations for at least entertaining the thought of taking care of your family and future. Have you ever felt like that you have no idea how something works? I've met so many people, and honestly, they don't understand the first thing about life insurance. All they know is they want death benefit for the lowest price. Well, that's one way to look at it, but another way to look at it is, what about value? What about other possible benefits? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Even most agents don't understand exactly how it works. But I just want to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Travis Griffin, and I specialize in helping people find money they're currently losing unknowingly and unnecessarily. But I also help protect people's wealth, and life insurance is a major part of that process. It can be very confusing. I take this very seriously because it's one of the most important decisions you'll ever make for the welfare of your family and financial future. So do you take out permanent life insurance or term? What details are in the contract? What other options, and other benefits are there? How do you structure the policy? I just want to give you a real quick example. I met with a client just yesterday that he just got diagnosed with a chronic condition, and the wife and him felt like they were about to lose their home because they had no idea what they were going to do because he lost his job and income. Well, there was a life insurance policy we structured 10 years ago, and we were able to get them $125,000 tax-free off of that policy. And then at the time of his death, the wife will receive the other $125,000 tax-free. It's just a terrible situation they're in that, but at least we were able to relieve some of that financial pressure. But the main thing I wanted to share with you here today is I'm very excited that we now have an A+ rated company that will issue up to $2.5 million worth of life insurance with no exam. That's a really big deal. There's no more painful needles. There's no more time out of your day to have to meet with a nurse. It's a very streamlined process, and it's all electronic. The application takes on average 15 to 20 minutes, and once it's issued, the premium is even paid, and it's electronically delivered. So you can just print it right out and have it for your records. So I want to go over just real quickly on how we determine someone's limit on life insurance. So first, what we want to do is we have to determine how much coverage, obvious, that you qualify for. And then two, how much does it cost? All right, so first, life insurance there's needs versus wants. Life insurance is a wants decision. It's not a needs decision. That's one of the biggest misconceptions about life insurance because people don't understand this one concept. So let me give you an example. Like there's, a car and there's public transportation. Now, do you lean more on the car side? I know there's other cars out there that's nicer than yours, but do you lean on more the car side or do you take public transportation everywhere you go? Well, most people lean more toward the want side. They want to buy a car and drive a car. The second is we look at, houses. Now, I know there's other houses that may be nicer than the one you live in, but do you live in a house that you want, or do you live more toward, public housing? Most people are on the want side, so they'll have a house. And then the third is schools. Do you live in an area where you want to send your kids to school, or do you live in other areas as far as public? So that's the question. All right, so now let's look at how long the proceeds will last. So let me just take this example. Let's say someone has a $500,000 life insurance policy, and let's just say they have $130,000 saved. And if they're earning, let's just say 5% on their investment account and an annual income of, let's just say, $80,000. And now we factor in inflation. Well, it shows that the required income of 800,000. No, I'm sorry, not 800,000. I don't know what I was thinking. I meant 80,000. All right, so after 80,000 in just 9 years, they're out of money. So the question is that what you want to happen? Okay. A lot of people purchase life insurance to pay off a house, and that's one way to look at it. But the other way to look at it, which is the way I like to do my personal finances, is I want to insure me and my income to make sure my family's okay. So in this example, do you feel comfortable knowing that you're out of money after 9 years? All right, so now we're going to look at $80,000 with $130,000 in savings. It would take $1.55 million of life insurance if that was invested at 5% to make the $80,000 per year, never touching the principal. So I want to share with you on the next screen. I want to share with you, if we take the 1.55 million with 130,000 saved at 5% rate of return and an annual income of $80,000, and we factor in inflation, it will be depleted in 27 years. So, what I want to share with you is it is absolutely impossible to leave somebody wealthy from life insurance, because at some point they're going to run out of money. So let me show you. So here's the 1.68 million they have, and you'll see with 80,000 we start indexing that for inflation. You'll see by year 20 they have to pull out $140,000 just to keep up their current standard of living, what they did 20 years earlier, 80,000. So by year 27 they're out of money. So it's impossible to leave someone rich from life insurance. So this is an example of what I will go over with you when we speak and talk and go over your situation, and we can really tailor this thing to fit you. So if you'll just fill out your name, phone number, and email in the box beside this video, I will contact you to go over your specific situation, because everyone's situation is different. Or also on the next screen, there's a button you can click to book a meeting, and it will bring up my calendar, so you can bring that up and just select life insurance review for the service, and then select a time that's convenient that I can reach out to you and go over these options. So I just want to take the time to just tell you thank you for your time today, and thank you for watching.